Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, we're going to be looking at Dogecoin and is there a major rally coming? Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And my next live will be Friday at 4 o'clock. That's 4 o'clock p.m. East Coast time here in the United States where I am. So wherever you are around the world, make sure that you're subscribed and you've got all of your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. And with this major upswing in attention that we're getting for Dogecoin, I'm probably going to be throwing in some extra lives too, so you got to be subscribed and notified. In particular, I'm going to have one on Tuesday, November 5th. That's right, a Tuesday night. That's U.S. presidential election night. So we think there's going to be some exciting movement in the crypto markets that night. You can go watch other live streams and the news on regular old media about election coverage, but it won't be as fun as what we're doing here. So make sure that you join Chris Pax on election night. But overall, right now, we've got another big run on Dogecoin happening. Is a bigger rally coming. Let's get into it. Let me show you the charts and the news. And we start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart, 13.36 cents. That's right, we're up over 13 cents and actually over at this yellow line, which was 13.2, which was our previous resistance line. And we're targeting 14.3 up here, which will be this green line. That's going to be our next resistance line. Overall, when we pull out and we look at the daily chart for Dogecoin, this is what we see. We see these green candles. These are daily candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right, 8 consecutive days now of green candles. This was the rocket ship that we put on our chart during Monday's live stream, and Doge has just continued to move up. We are in the middle of a higher high here. Will this continue to go up higher? We'll just move this little arc up. Higher high, again, this is higher than where we were back here in September, which is then higher high than we were back in August. So higher highs, we've got higher lows, but we don't have a dip happening yet. So we don't know where that next higher low is going to be because Doge keeps moving up. So what is driving Dogecoin? Right now, Bitcoin is at 67,700. Bitcoin is also achieving higher highs, but at a much lower percentage rate of higher highs than Dogecoin, but it's still higher highs, which is good. What's driving Bitcoin's price? Well, look at this on the ETF flows. That's right, ETFs. Look at this week alone. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is amazing. Another $470 million of inflows into Bitcoin ETFs on Thursday. That means over the past 5 days, it's been over $2 billion in inflows. That's right. There are a lot of people buying Bitcoin, but they're not buying the real Bitcoin. They're buying through these ETFs, which is okay because all of these companies here then need to buy Bitcoin to have in their reserve, because every Bitcoin that's bought as an ETF needs to have the backup of real Bitcoin. And so the BlackRocks, Fidelities, ARKs, I mean, look at this, $100 million yesterday just by ARK alone for Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin chart is looking great. Trader Allen's, look, again, looking at a Gaussian channel, when there is this red line on the Gaussian channel, there is an increase in the price of Bitcoin. And right now, he's saying that we do have the red line in the Gaussian channel again, and Bitcoin is starting its move up, which means higher. It's going higher. Mag's also looking at Bitcoin. This time it's different. 4-year cycles. We've been talking about this again and again and again, and the patterns do match. The patterns match. You get a bull market, you get a top, you get a bottom, you get some consolidation, and then you're back in the bull market. And then what do you have? You have a bear market again. You hit a bottom, You start to come up and then you in consolidation mode. Then where do you go? It's bull market. That's right. And Bitcoin has actually been in a bull market since 2023. We had that big run going up, sparked a lot by the creation of those spot Bitcoin ETFs, which is what led Bitcoin up to 73,000, which actually eclipsed the previous all-time high of 69K. But we've been in this 6-month reconsolidation mode, I'll call it, but it's still an overall bull market. But as this reconsolidation continues to happen, and we see Bitcoin making higher highs, but not as great of a percentage-wise gain as we see with Dogecoin's higher highs, that means what? That means the Doge BTC trading pair, which has been bearish, and it's been bearish for years now. It's been watching it, except for a few spikes here and there, which we had when Elon first bought Twitter a couple years ago. There was a big spike, Doge outperforming Bitcoin, but then it traded back down. And then again back in March of earlier this year, we had another spike, but it traded back down. But what are we seeing now? We're seeing on the Doge BTC trading pair a similar pattern to what we had in 2019 into 2020, where Dogecoin was losing its value against Bitcoin, but then the MACD turned bullish and there was this huge double breakout that happened. So sharp rise in early 2021 representing speculative frenzy. That's how Dogecoin trades. This is the time when you want to be in Dogecoin, right? This is the time. So what happened since May of 2021? There was a downtrend in Doge's valuation against Bitcoin, again, except for when Elon bought Twitter, and then again an uptick in March of this year. But we're starting to see this turnaround happen here. We're starting to see the MACD turn around, and this is looking very similar to what we had back here 4 years ago in 2020. And I've been talking about this rotation from Bitcoin to Dogecoin. I think we're going to see that in a lot of different cryptocurrencies in people's portfolios. They are going to want to be in Doge when Doge goes on its huge rally. So Dogecoin, the price is performing better than the top 10 cryptos. That's right. We look at our crypto bubbles and we're like, look at Doge, right? Doge is up 9%. I mean, again, 2024 has been the year of the meme, though. Look at the other biggest gainers again over the past 24 hours, not just Doge, but Mew, Mog, Brett, Floki, Bonk, Popcat, With, right? It's the meme still. And even Sheeb here. I mean, look at Hex, though. We've been talking about Hex and Hex going up and down, and now it's back down. So huge swing trading happening on Hex. But yes, it is the memes that are happening for Doge. So here's what Hardy says about Doge, though, which is very interesting. It's like, Doge, the meme kings waking up, a textbook breakout from the falling wedge. I'm eyeing dips to build a solid long position. Buckle up. Things could get wild. Well, he's eyeing dips, right? But he's eyeing dips when Doge is already up over 13 cents. We here on this channel have been talking about dips throughout the summer, especially when Dogecoin was dropping here down below 10 cents into the 9s. And I know a lot of you guys that have been here, right? We're buying along with. And so you're already up a big percentage buying these dips. When we were down here, this big green circle we had here, we made because this was the gift, right? This was the gift of low price Dogecoin we were having below 10 cents. However, we know with higher lows, there's going to be another dip. There's always dips. And even in my October price prediction video that I made back on October 1st, I was predicting Doge would come up to this level and then we would dip back down probably below 13 cents. And here we are, a little bit accelerated. Again, from my prediction, I thought we would be here about almost a week later, but there will be inevitably some kind of dip that will happen. Hardy's just going to be a little late to the game, now starting to look at buying on the dips when we were buying earlier before. So we have that going on for Doge. A lot of this is about Elon Musk and frenzy that does come behind Elon Musk. And as Elon is getting more involved in the Donald Trump presidential campaign, he's talking a lot about this Department of Government Efficiency, or Doge. And on X Twitter, again, follow me on X Twitter. I am at ChrisBax, having a lot of fun, but we're making money too. And I posted this last night from my Robinhood account as Doge is moving up to 13.5 cents, showing great strength, moving up, higher highs again. Let's go Dogecoin. But here's what Elon said in a response to a question yesterday. He's wearing the gold MAGA hat, of course, which is kind of funny.
First off, you're my hero, and I love your sneakers.
Thank you.
So if you do choose to be the head of the Department of Government Efficiency?
Yeah, Doge.
Yep.
Yeah, Doge, right? So Elon, he just keeps throwing it in there. Which is why we think this is going to be so exciting here over the next couple weeks as we're leading up to the U.S. presidential election. This could be a huge rally coming for Dogecoin. So we're looking at that. We're looking at also what Doge looks like overall in the long term. And we're gonna look at this more during our live stream on Friday. We're going to be looking at the current trend up with Dogecoin's price, how Dogecoin is breaking out of this dip late summer, the long summer, and breaking out of the dip, looking at the 1 year where we are compared to where we were at the beginning of the year, and of course looking at the overall price of Dogecoin through its whole history, but more on a logarithmic scale, which is a percentage gain, as well as looking at Doge's market cap, which is shown here, and the importance of market cap and what that could mean with Dogecoin. So we're going to be looking at all of that in the live stream. Join in on that. Dogecoin rallies, targets 20 cents. Social mentions are skyrocketing. That's right. What's happening with social mentions? Again, we're seeing a breakout of a downward trend line, of which I've been showing for quite some time, so you guys know what is going on. But the breakout also indicates a rounding bottom and breaks through a long-standing resistance trend line, ending the previous lower high formation. So that has already been happening. Others are finally coming to recognize that. But you guys that have been here, I've been charting this, and I've been showing that we were going to be breaking out and achieving these higher lows and higher highs for the last month and a half now. Sentiment is rising. That's right. Steady growth trajectory. Social media mentions of Dogecoin have increased. And also the number of content creators focusing on Dogecoin has risen. Which, of course, if you guys were already watching me, right? It's like, you can watch all these new content creators coming into the Doge space now that Doge is getting exciting again. They're jumping on the bandwagon. I've been doing this all through the bear market. We've been watching the trends happening. We've been setting our levels. We've been accumulating down low, especially a year ago when Dogecoin was just about to break out. 1 year ago, it was still at 6 cents. We were buying a lot of Dogecoin then. The new guys coming in are starting at Doge at 13 cents. You're starting up here. So anyway, that's what we've got overall. Is there a bigger rally coming for Dogecoin? Let me know in the comments below. Give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.